Day and welcome. And if you have a go at this, now right here is my cinnamon milk snake tripod. Isn't he just a beauty? Have a go at the colorations on him. Isn't he just gorgeous? Woohoo! Dead at the camera. He is a beautiful river bloke. Now this guy is a cinnamon milk snake native to Mexico. Now this guy, what these guys will do in the hot, dry desert of Mexico is they'll do something called burmating, and they can shut down their body totally a couple heartbeats per minute, just like alligators. And they'll burmate, they'll dig a little, they'll go find other animal holes like little mice holes and stuff that they'll lay their nest in. They'll lay their nest in there, they'll sleep in there because it's so hot outside. They would go into a cool, nice retreat. Have a go at this. Isn't he just a gorgeous? Woohoo! He is a beauty. He is a magnificent snake. Have a go at that. Dead right at the camera. He is going in for a close-up. Isn't he just a beauty? Woo! Now I'm going to try to be doing some feeding videos on all my three snakes: the Kenyan Sambo, Cinderella, and Milk Snake, which is right here. Isn't he just a beauty? Wish I'd give him just a kiss on the lips, but he might bite my lips. Want a little kiss? Oh, I think he wants a little kiss. Come on, want a little kiss? Isn't he just a beauty? Woohoo! Now, in captivity, we feed these guys small little baby hairless mice that we dethaw, and we'll put them in a little container, just like this, so you know he's going into feeding mode. And then he'll turn into feeding mode. We have nice little tongues that'll move the little round around him. Whammo, he'll grab it. Now, cool thing about snakes is they have something called these hook-like teeth, and they have these little things. They're like barbs, little barbs like in the hooks there to grab them to the prey. And then the teeth will get out of the snake and get out of the animal that the prey item that they're eating, and they'll swallow them down whole. Aren't they just? On the back, the little end of the tail right there, as you can see, he has that little black right there, and then that red right there. You can see right there. Right there is something called a cloaca. And the cloaca right there is where they lay their eggs. They use the restroom out of. Have a go at that. He's a magnificent animal. And when these guys get cuts and wounds, they'll do something good through a shedding process or molting. And what they'll do is when they go through that shedding process, what they'll do is they'll shed their skin and those wounds will go away, which is a really cool fact about snakes. And aren't they just gorgeous? Woohoo! Have a go at his eyes. Now, snakes do not blink, which is a super cool fact. And they have that fork-like tongue, or they have those two, let's say there's two pathways. Well, a lot of times venomous snakes, like the canebrake rattlesnake, you'll see the eastern diamondback do it too. They'll find the prey, they'll wait, they'll track it down, just like Komodo dragons. They'll track it down later on. They use that forked tongue to track it down with the Jacobson's organ right in the nose. And there, that helps them detect prey. They'll bite it, inject the venom. They know the prey is dying. They'll have to track it down, and then soon what they'll do is they'll track it down, and when it's dead, they'll swallow it down whole. Luckily, nothing's got it before the venomous reptiles can get it. But this guy's non-venomous, and he knows it. But he tries to act like the coral snake. And the coral snake is deadly. It has the same venom as the king cobra. And he mimics the coral snake, which is a super cool fact about this guy. Isn't he gorgeous? Woo! Now I'll see y'all in another. I got another clip to put this on this video. Woohoo! Snakes! Hey, welcome. Whoa, Froggy, what was that? Oh, well, have a go at this. Now right here is one of my favorites, the white tree frog. And isn't he just gorgeous? Woohoo! Have a go at that. And right here is one of my favorites. Haven't done a video on him in a while. Now right here's the white tree frog, native to Australia. And how he's able to stick onto me just like that, Bob Crocky? Well, here's the reason. They have these little sticky little hairs right there on the little toes. right there that they have sticky hairs. Now these guys are nocturnal, meaning that they'll come out at night and have a go at some crickets, worms, beetles up in the treetops and the canopy. Now if you were a frog, your tongue would be as big all the way to your belly button. So instead of their tongue hanging out, they actually roll it up in their mouth, which is a super cool fact about frogs. Now this guy has to stay moist constantly, or else his skin, because they breathe and drink through their skin, which is a super cool fact. So I'm going to actually get one of these. It's a mister. If you don't have one and you have animals and frogs and stuff, it's a good idea to get them one of these. You can get them from Petco. They're super good for your amphibians and reptiles, and mainly all animals, because all animals and anything that lives needs to drink. Now, if you see, have a go with those big bulging eyes. That's how you can tell this guy's definitely a nocturnal species. Whoa! Did you see that? I think he just peed. Well, Crikey, yes he did. Now, they roll that, and you can see right behind the ears, right there, right behind the eyes, Crikey, is something called ears, those big circle things right there. You can see? Now, this guy is super cool because he can turn from dark purple, light green, dark brown, light brown. It's something in their skin, how they're able to change colors. It's super cool. Now, in captivity, this guy eats crickets, beetles, and mealworms. Really similar to his diet that would be in Australia, up in the canopies. Now, these guys are something called a boreal or tree dwellers. They like to stay up high. They don't feel safe down on the ground because that's where the majority of their predators are. Now, what these guys do is their predators are snakes, other frogs, sometimes birds will eat these guys, and a lot of predators like to eat these guys. They're number one on the menu, and these guys like to stay high up in the trees where their predators can't get them, but they stay down on the ground. And have a go at this. He is a magnificent animal. I'll be doing a lot of new videos and stuff on my big new animal room I got, and it's going to be super cool, feeding videos and stuff, do a little animal room tour, and woo! I'll see you on the next video. G'day, and welcome, and right here is Crocodile Carson, and here's one of my favorites. This is Spike, the sulcata tortoise. Now this guy is about 2 years old. He's a big African sulcata tortoise, also known as the African spur tortoise. Now these guys live in Africa, and as you can see, you can tell the difference between a turtle and a tortoise. Those big elephant-like feet, those big stumpy feet, so they're able to dig in the ground. They have those elephant-like feet to the rough, rocky terrain that they're used to. Now these guys, what they'll eat in the wild is they're herbivores, meaning that they'll eat salads, and I just got peed on by a tortoise. Now these guys in the wild, see, right there. Oh, he's doing it again, and I have turtle pee right on me. Now, this guy in the wild is a herbivore, meaning that he can eat carrots, strawberries, bananas. Oh, that's in captivity. He gets a full fruit salad every day, Buck Rocky. He's a lucky tortoise. Now, this guy, what he'll do is look, he has that green lipstick on right there. He definitely eats well. Now, in the wild, he'd probably eat leaves and stuff. In the wild, flowers and all those good stuff that are real good to eat if you were a tortoise. Now, we're going to put him down because I'm already getting peed on. I got pee all over me, Bob Crocky, all over my shorts, all over my other leg too, soaked in it. Now, this guy, his poop and pee is about as much as a little puppy. Even though how small he is, he eats a whole lot. And if you have any questions about how much he eats, I'll prove to you. He gets a full fruit salad every day, Bob Rocky. Look how big the dish is. He gets that every day. He is definitely a lucky tortoise. Now, tortoises and stuff, they're attracted to bright colors. Purple, yellow, orange, and red and stuff are their favorites. And if they see any flowers, they tend to eat those colors. Also green. And you'll see these tortoises probably eating grass and stuff if you see them in your gardens. Now, cool fact about this guy, he's one of my exotic species, meaning that he's not from the United States. He's all the way, miles away in Africa, hundreds of miles away in Africa, in the hot and dry savannah, with the antelopes, the giraffes, the zebras, the lions, the hyenas, all that good stuff. He's located right in the middle of the hot and dry area. You hear him in the background. If I corrupt your room, I'll tell you loud. Definitely the loudest person in my family. Now, these guys, they have that big elephant-like feet so they can dig deep down into the savannah. Now, these guys can get over to 150 pounds, with the third largest tortoise in the world. Now, you'll see these guys in zoos, and they can get us big enough for toddlers to ride on them. And woohoo! Y'all subscribe and like these videos so we can have more animals and more enrichment for our animals. And woohoo! Reptiles rule!